Hey YouTubers, in this video I'm going to be reviewing the Coppermine wire stripping tool that is manual or drill operated. All right, so like I said, this is a review of the Coppermine drill or manual operated wire stripper, and you can see everything that comes with it right here. If there's a couple things off the side there, it's nothing that goes with the video. So you got your anchor bolts. Now for this video I just put a couple Spax lags in here just to hold it down, and then this handle comes with it attached in the box. And here's some wire I already stripped with it, and that it works really well at taking the wire off. And I'll have some of that here for you in just a second. You'll be able to see that. So we've also got, this is for wide wire adjustment because this thing can actually go up and down. It has a lock nut underneath here. You can see that right there. You can lock it down. You can go all the way up and down, you know, the different size gauge wire. This comes off, and you can actually use these spacers to actually use it for really wide wire. The main reason I got it is we're redoing our house wiring and pretty much as much electrical as we can. New circuits, new 200 amp service coming soon, and stuff like that. So we got it to strip all the old copper and trade it in. And then it'll pretty much just sit around for when I want to do projects and scrap some copper off of those. Now it also comes with a blade. Like I said, you can adjust it. It also comes with an additional blade. Now this is the other package. You can see that, and that pulls out. There's a pin in here. This comes out. I'm going to leave it in here because this comes out. There's a little pin. You raise this up so high, and then this comes out, and then you put this one in. So now this thing can be attached to a vise, can be mounted on a table, which I'm not going to mount it on my table. I just put it on there. Here's your mount, so you can mount that up underneath of it. And the only thing, now this is a made in China item, so evidently their casting was a little bad there or something like that. That's the only thing I would be worried about. That might get brittle or break there. The rest of it's all good. Had a couple screws missing here or there on it and that, but it works good. And basically, plug the drill in here. You can set it up and run it. You know, you could run it at whatever speed you want, but basically what it's going to do compared to other ones, it uses these rollers to guide the wire and cut small gauge wire, which this is 14 gauge here, and it works really good at holding it in place and actually cutting it without a problem. And then you can just adjust this down and lock that in up here, and you're good. So once you get that all done, you're pretty much golden. You don't have any problems with it, and then you can, it doesn't matter how long the wire is, you can just run that drill. I don't know about putting it on high. Like this drill is just a cheap Ryobi. You could put it on high and lock it on. That's totally up to you, your discretion, how you want to do it. I'm not in a rush to get the copper done or anything like that. And then here in just a minute, I'll have some wire being ran through it. So just stay tuned for that, and I'll have that for you guys. Okay, so like I said, now I'm doing this kind of one-handed here. Let me hold the wire up, and you can see that. Now the wire may not be perfectly straight, but for the most part you can always set it deeper, because some of these wires have the little coating like this right here, but it actually cut it right down into that pretty good. You can actually see the coating has a little bit of a line in it. The only thing, if you set it too deep, it might gouge the wire. If I can get this off here, but it also has, see, there you go. Now this does have the wire starter on the back here, and you just take that up in there and run it around, and you can start that. But most of the time I've been able to get this because it cuts it deep enough to where I can get it. And that, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, it left a little bit of a groove. I can feel it with my thumb right there on the wire, but it works good. It does do kind of slightly bent wire that you could see there was a little bit of a bend in that. If I can get the wire here. Now there was a little bit of wire, a bend in that, but it cut the sheathing on the outside, the clear coat, and then it cut the actual body of it, or whatever you want to call that. But it works really good other than that. And if anybody's got any comments or questions, do let me know. I'll try and put links to this in my Amazon store page, and I'll also try to get them in the description box below so you guys can find this a little easier in that. All right, and if anybody has any comments or questions on it, do let me know and I'll get back to you with it. All right, so thanks you for watching. Have a good one. Don't work too hard. Take it easy. Bye.